Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very special live where I'm going to go over a system on client acquisition that converts strangers into clients in 7 days. Also, I'm going to introduce to you my new partner, and we've started a business together, which is called the World Digital Marketing Academy. And in this video as well, we're gonna, at the end of more towards the end, we have a special offer for you. So stick to it as we're doing a one-time offer with discount. So with that said, Jim, welcome.
Hey, Fábio.
Great to have you as a team member. And we've been working on this really hard.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, ever since I started talking with you, I feel we've come a long way, and I'm anxious to start what we're starting, to just let people kind of go through it with us, and hopefully learning much faster than what I did, and and um, and getting to their goals much sooner. And I think between the two of us, we can do that.
Absolutely. And so before we even start and show you our client acquisition system that converts strangers into clients in 7 days, I want to just let you guys know as well that I'm partnering all in with Jim. And I'm so into this partnership, and I've decided to just focus on this one specific offer so that I can actually bring transformations alongside with Jim. We're both coaching, we're both helping, we're keeping people accountable. That's why I'm locking arms with him. We're going all in, and we're only bringing 10 people to this special offer that we're doing. So with that said, Jim, anything you want to add?
Well, I just want to say that again, I'm excited about doing this because I've seen several other people that have gotten together, and they both had their good and their bad, and together they make a good combination. And I've seen their success as they've grown in the last year. In particular, I've noticed that with several people that I follow, and I think that you and I can do that as well, based on the things that you've taught me, the things you've helped me out with. And if we can just retrace our steps and start documenting all that, I think it'll be wonderful for whoever's listening to us to help them learn quickly and get past the hurdles quickly. So yeah, I'm all in too. And like all the other businesses I've done in my lifetime, which we'll talk about that later on. I kind of see it like I'm the old man and you're the young, up and coming businessman. And I hopefully between the two of us, I'm seeing that I'm going to be in the last quarter of my life. I mean, I want to be around for a long time, but it's without a doubt that I'm in the last quarter of my life, whereas you and many of our audience have much ahead of them. So I think what I bring to our partnership is the mistakes that I've made in life. Hopefully I can subtly help people out in avoiding those mistakes, and the good things that I've done in my life will be a reflection for younger people to do. Very excited.
Me too, me too. And the good thing about our partnership is because I've done this quite alone, and myself and Jim as well. And we're doing tasks so that we can actually deliver a better transformation to our students. So that's why we're doing this. And our mission is we help build profitable digital consulting businesses from scratch. That's what we do, and that's our focus. And so with that said, let me hop in here into my computer and show you guys here the concept here with turning cold leads into clients in 7 days. So what you're seeing right here is a process, okay? This is a process. A person starts here on the left, and here is they purchase, the client purchases down the road. Now, in order for anybody to have a system like this in place, it requires to do some homework. It requires to do some tasks. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. And by the way, what I'm showing you here is what you can do. And you can grab this information and use it for yourself. Just know that we at the World Digital Marketing Academy, we coach people and we help you implement these systems, these step-by-step how to do it each step of the way so you don't feel lost. But hopefully I'm going to share with you how this goes, and you'll kind of have a more clear idea of how this process goes.
What
So
I'd like to emphasize here, if you don't mind, is that all these steps that Fábio is going through or will be going through, many of these things in the past I tried to do on my own. And I think both Fábio and I will agree that if either one of us had somebody that we could turn to avoid these stumbling blocks, we'd be farther ahead, and probably would have started this partnership much sooner. So that's our main purpose, is we want to be here to help you get over any of the stumbling blocks, or if you just feel like you're spinning around and around, like I can personally say I was for many times, and you can just turn to us and ask us questions. That's what we're here for. And I just want to encourage that, because I know that I don't like to ask questions. I like to try and figure it out myself. But there are a lot of times where it's just a matter of, when you just feel like you're going round and round to get the help.
exactly. And also, guys, yeah, comment below any questions you guys have throughout this. Then we'll get back to you. And also, we'll drop our new Facebook community on the comment section below, where you can join, as we'll be focusing mainly on this. So over here, this process right here, from start to finish, when I see here that you can convert, strangers into clients in 7 days, it really is like this. And I will explain to you more down the line how this happens. But just know that if you were to do this, like for instance, in our program, the time frame to do this, it doesn't take a lot. It's made in a way that you sell before you create, and so let's start it here. So when we start right away, we redefine your self-image when you start with us in our program, and this is important that you do this for yourself. Redefine your self-image, where you're at, like what stage you are, everything that you want to achieve. Like you want to know exactly where you're at, where you want to be, and redefine your self-image, coming into the mindset of an entrepreneur, somebody that has the foundations of a sustainable business, which is mindset, community, accountability, all of these things, right? Once we do this, we go into the phase of market research, looking into our market, see what's there, and we do a lot of exercise. So we do this, the target market, who we're going after, we do the avatar, and this is so important. We do this right away, which is through calls, because it's the best way to find out more about the problems that your avatar has on any niche. Jim, do you have any?
Well, I was just going to add that part about the market research. I've done sales all my life, and I've interacted with people on the phone all my life, much more than I think the younger people have, just because, we didn't have DM and back in the day. But this is important. This is something that I initially wanted to get away from myself, thinking that I could just kind of be, the in-between person passing my affiliate link on. But what I realize now is that as you get to know people, and as the people get to know you, that's where the strength in the business, or your bond, will be with your group of people, or where you're going in this business. And so that's important. Don't be shy to make those phone calls. But again, it doesn't have to be a big part of your business. It's just an element that's in there. So I just wanted to emphasize that don't shy away from that, but at the same time, don't think that's going to be your business down the road. There's a lot of things you can change along the way, and Fábio and I will be talking about that down the road as well.
So then what we do is we want to know, and we want to be clear. Once we do market research, once we find out about the issues that the market has, about the problems and questions and roadblocks that your ideal customer has, and once we've done this homework, then we jump into what transformation do we want to provide. So this is like, we see their issues. How can we come up with a transformation that we can solve those issues for them? If you have no expertise and you know nothing, you don't know, perhaps you're ahead of some people. You just need to be a little bit ahead of somebody else to be able to come up with your own transformation. So we help you craft your transformation. We help you come up with your transformation. And we help you then launch your transformation, your offer to the marketplace. We help you bring it into the marketplace. So there's this part is so essential. And if you skip all of this part in the beginning, nothing else will work, because or else you'll be kind of like throwing things at the wall and nothing will stick. And trust me on this, you need to know what you're doing. And so at each step, of course, there's accountability, and that makes a whole lot of difference, especially when launching your own offer. I don't want to kind of get you overwhelmed over this and like there's too much to it, because this is quite simple, the steps you take to get to this destination, because we're going to sell your offer even before we create your offer. So we're not going to go out there and sell and build something and waste so much time doing that. We go and we stack an offer, we sell it, we see if the market needs, if it sells or not, and then we make a decision whether we make a new transformation, or if it sells, we move on into the scaling phase. So then offer launch strategy is how you launch your strategy, and where we launch it. We launch it in our Facebook community, because this is the community is such an important part of this sales process. And as you are stacking your offer and as you're bringing your offer into the marketplace, right away, we have trainings, and this is TikTok, right? If you're already doing TikTok, we have specific trainings on how to do TikTok from scratch, how to build on TikTok, how to do the messaging, literally step by step on each step, and how to repurpose this content on multiple platforms, Instagram, on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels and Stories, Facebook Stories, automatically with automation, share it to Pinterest, LinkedIn. When we launch our offer, we want to give us some time for our audience to see and look into it, and sell it within a time frame. But at the same time, as we're launching, we're building content, we're bringing people to our community, and we're building our brand. And this is such an important part of this sales process, because the more content you put in front of your leads, the more likely they will buy from you or will want to work with you. So that's what we're doing here. We're putting ourselves in front of them as much as possible. Ideally, doing 1 to 5 TikToks a day. That would be nice, because then we are repurposing in multiple places, and it just goes everywhere. Omnipresence as well. Then we also teach YouTube. It's a great long-term strategy to get qualified leads into your system as well. And now your system, our system here, the nurturing system, starts on Facebook group. And this is where a lot goes on in here. Like we ask qualifying questions on the group, we add them into an email sequence, we nurture these leads, and we get them on the call, right? Because only on the call you can learn about somebody else. Fair enough. Like, it's the only way you can learn about somebody well enough. It's on the phone. So you're actually helping people in a way that's valuable to them and to you and to everybody. You actually can help people and understand them very well. This system, it works in a way that nobody throughout this process falls into the cracks. Like, when people out there online, they have these funnels and they're sending people to the funnels and they're following up with email, but they forget about the lead nurturing part, the follow-up, the CRM, all these things that might sound quite out of this world, like in terms of like, what's a CRM, a custom relationship management? Well, that's something that in business, it is a must. Yet most people out there don't use this. They just don't follow up with their leads. And so that's why the system doesn't work effectively. Leads are falling into the cracks. Then of course, we use Messenger to lead nurture. And there's a process to this. We teach this at our program. And then we show you how to close high ticket sales on the phone. And this one skill is the most valuable skill you'll ever learn in terms of marketing. It's how to conduct a professional sales call, because this will not only you'll know how to identify problems, but how to connect in a better way with humans, because it's not just like, oh, I want to sell you this. No, you don't sell to anybody. You only sell to qualified leads, people that you can help, or else you should never, ever, ever sell to somebody something that it will not help them. You're not 100% sure it will not help them. So with that said, we don't work with everybody. We only work with action takers and people that actually want to change their income, be profitable online through building their own offer. And now when I say your own offer, that is the best route. That is the best way to help somebody else is with your offer, because you control the outcome. Now you could promote affiliate products. That's totally fine. Me and Jim, we both do affiliate marketing and we have systems, and the affiliate marketing is great. But note that with affiliate marketing, you don't control the outcome. So that is a big no-no. And also there's you're not building a real business that is your brand, something that you deliver a transformation, right? And so this process right here, literally when people join into our program, which me and Jim, we are together on this, literally I already recorded this and I have a specific step-by-step training that walk you how to do all of these steps, step by step. And you can watch the whole training in one single day and know exactly what you're going to do. Then you go back to video number 1, you start taking action alongside with our help, and that's how you see results. Because what I'm showing you here is the what you need to do. Now, when I say lead nurturing, there's a lot that goes into this. You need to know a bit of psychology of marketing as well. You need to know how to connect, how to reconnect, re-engage, provide as much value as possible, because this with the Facebook community, somebody joins our Facebook community, there's a process that we are providing so much value to that lead based on what they need, and therefore that builds authority, that builds trust. And there's so many psychology marketing concepts, the basic ones that you need to know, because on this online world, you don't have to go with the mindset of, okay, I want to make money online. That's the byproduct of helping people. So your goal online should be only helping people, not making money online. So we actually say we help you build a profitable business online. And yeah, it's the byproduct of helping people. And that's what we do here.
I just wanted to emphasize again to everybody that's watching this is that when Fábio first broke this down with me, there were a lot of elements that I had already done myself, but I didn't have it all visually step by step like this. And as you see this and hear this, it is a little bit overwhelming, I'm sure, but we can assure you that every step of the way of this, as you progress, we'll be there to help you out with it. It's weird because when it comes to the digital marketing world, Fábio's done it much longer than I have, and I have learned much from him. But in the process of things that I've also learned on my own, that's what I hope we can combine in our overall knowledge as we deal with you, as we talk with you about where you're at, where you want to go. But I very much agree with what Fábio said. In the beginning, I didn't even want to be a part of any coaching or even be on camera talking to people about the process. I just wanted to be kind of the link of whatever product I was promoting. And I've done that. But as Fábio said earlier, nowadays, you can't just throw a link out there and expect the world to come. You know, that worked maybe 4 years ago, maybe longer. It used to work well for a lot of people that were doing it back then. But now you really do have to get to where you know your avatar and they know you. And you go from there.
Also, you need to know your avatar really well, like you're saying, so that you can position yourself in a way that makes sense to your avatar.
The thing that I've noticed is you're not, not everybody is the same cup of tea for everybody. You know, I've had some people along the way that for whatever reasons they didn't like me. But that's the thing. Not everybody has the same understanding when the same words are said. You know, you can express things the same exact way, and one person will think, well, that came off really nice, and then the other person will think, well, that was really, offensive. So that's the thing. You don't need to capture the world. I mean, this is like everything. You do a step-by-step business, and if you're doing it well and if you're doing it right, you can't help but grow. You know, just like a snowball going down the hill, it just can't help but accumulate and get its momentum. And we've created enough between the two of us, or we've done enough between the two of us that that's why we're starting this academy. We think that the other people that we've worked with who are farther ahead in their business than we are as a business partnership, that's why we've decided to go all in with each other. We're starting with a small group because we very much want to be able to control the success of their business as well as ours, because in the end, that's what's happening. as you're helping people and they're progressing farther along, they're helping other people. And it just keeps on going. It keeps on going forward. And everybody's in their own place in their journey, in their own steps in their business. I mean, it's just incredible how it works. So again, just want to emphasize that if we're not your cup of tea, we understand that. We wish you well. But we're going to try and make every call that we do as simple and as easy to follow as when we first started ourselves, I guess.
Like I want to talk a little bit here on the strategy about TikTok mastery and repurposing content, because you yourself, Jim, you went through this one training specifically, and you literally like went from not doing very bad on TikTok to now having a lot of subscribers and followers. You went through this specific training. Can you share with people a little bit here how it is?
I don't even think of myself as fully successful to what we are teaching in this training. I don't think that I've become like so many popular people that anybody would recognize, you know, like celebrity status. I by no means have come anywhere near that. But I did learn from this training was that if you do one video and if you can repurpose it into another social media, just one other one, it's incredible the reach you suddenly have overnight, within a short amount of time, that you didn't have while you were mastering one. Now, I do recommend that you, whatever one you're comfortable with, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Well, YouTube is more for long term. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, because YouTube Shorts, a lot of people have done well with that. But whichever one you are more comfortable with, continue doing that. But start repurposing at least into one other channel. Once you're comfortable with one and you get a following with one, start repurposing your videos into another social media, and you will be amazed at how quickly you grow.
Oh yeah,
And
that's for sure. Because it's multiple pieces of content in multiple places. I don't know if you recall, I go over this on how to repurpose
absolutely.
pilot in most places. Yeah, and there's a lot that goes
Yeah.
into this. We're basically, this is the process, a simple process. Of course, there's more to it in terms of like detail. Of course, this is the what you need to do. Now, of course, in the community, there's a lot that goes into it. Didn't cover here, but the 7-hour rule of content is, it states that you need 7 touch points with the lead and 7 hours of content consumed for them to be comfortable to buy from you and be ready.
In my experience has been is at least 7 contacts. I mean, again, when people become more popular and more celebrity-like, I guess is the right word, or easily recognized, people tend to lean more towards them for whatever they like about them. But I think you definitely, that's something that was hard for me to understand in the beginning. I would, maybe do like a email campaign with, 5 emails, and I wouldn't get a lot of people coming back at me with it. And that's what I realized in a short amount of time, was that it takes at least 7 touch points before somebody starts recognizing or responding or, going favorably towards you. Don't be discouraged. That's, I guess, what I'm really trying to say. Don't be discouraged if you don't get people responding right away.
Yeah, and the thing with this, the 7-hour rule of content, and they getting content in front of them and touch points in terms of the DMs and everything, we want to do this process as fast as possible. And so what we're doing here is we're doing that really fast, because one, we are creating content over here, which is, a 1 to 5 pieces of content, and repurposing, which is easy. And then I recommend one platform only, master one at a time, and then move on to YouTube, or start just with YouTube. But this process, because we're putting ourselves right in front of them multiple times, and we are inviting into our Facebook community, where we then give them high valuable content there, and we push them into the messenger. What we're doing here is, within those 7 days, we're connecting, and some people come into the group and right away schedule a time with us. And if we see that we can help them, we close the deal. So even before 7 days, we can close. But this system, just to show you that it might sound complex, but it's quite so simple, because all you're doing is you're putting yourself out there, you're attracting your right audience into your Facebook community, and that's where the nurturing starts. And because we have a sales process, which, by the way, what I was missing back in the day. I used to have a coaching offer where I was charging $49 a month. And when my coach saw that, and I was honest because that's what I was doing, it blew his mind away. Then he told me exactly what to do, which is mainly was this specific strategy. And since I've learned this, things really changed for me. Now helping other people and making more money, it's easier than what I thought because of the sales process. And I went from 49 a month to all of a sudden making 10K in almost not even 30 days. So like my first sale was 1,500 once I invested with my mentor. And so I made like $49 a month. How many people I needed to have to make $1,500? I need to have a lot. So that's why this is high ticket. This is how you can actually help people. And this process is fast. It's fast because we're putting ourselves in front of them as many times as possible. And we're doing this through email. We're doing this through nurturing. We're doing this through our Facebook community. And there is the best way possible because we're on top of them. We're taking care of them, right? And so that's how it works. Jim, I want to make this offer. This is a one-time offer that we're making right now. And this offer, it's ending in 2 to 3 weeks. We're ending, and we're only taking 10 people in right now. And also for the first 3 people that start right now, we'll get the 250 discount. So the first 3 people will get a discount. So here's what you get. What you're getting when you work with us is our goal is to help you build a profitable digital consulting business from scratch. Now, you can use this to apply with all types of businesses and all types of situations. If you are an affiliate, you can still use this knowledge to promote your affiliate product 100%. But mainly, we are focusing on helping build a digital consulting business. We're helping you craft your offer, bring it into the marketplace, sell it with speed, grab testimonials, get those testimonials, and then scale from there. If it doesn't convert, we'll go back to creating the offer and until it's profitable. And we'll make sure that you get results with this because we're keeping you accountable. We want to get you there. More to the end, I'll play some testimonials so you can watch students that got this specific training, but now this training is better now. One, because I have Jim by my side. We're splitting tasks. It's something more solid. And we have a system to track client success, everything. We want to make sure that the clients are getting great results. All right, so we are here to help you reach your online goals over the next 6 months. And that is your personal goals because each person has their goals. If we can help you, we will. If not, we will not. So here's how we're going to help you. We will help you redefine your self-image so you can let go of your limiting beliefs, okay? Then we will give you the exact blueprints to follow to get to our agreed goal that we have agreed on the call. We will hold your hand along the way so you'll have clarity and accountability at every step of the way so that you don't feel lost. We will help you build a no-brainer offer that you can sell for 1,000 up to 10,000 with conviction over the phone. We will walk you step by step on creating and delivering your content with automations so that you can be known as the go-to expert in your market and develop a profound authority there so that you can be seen as the authority of what you are teaching, like you are the expert at that specifically. We will help you implement a community that will generate 1 to 5 calls per day, 5 sales calls per day. And when you're booking 1-2 calls a day, expect to, out of 2-3 calls, expect to close 1. So if you're getting 1 to 5 calls a day, then you can make the math if you push yourself. We will train you on mastering the art of closing high ticket sales. Very important, this skill, just everything in between. And so what you're going to get is the onboarding call with me. You will get a planning session with me and Jim. You're also getting weekly group coaching calls and Q&A calls for 6 months. right? So for 6 months, we are with you, working side by side with you, so you can reach your goals. There's 52 videos of training material. Now there's a few more that, but there's, yeah, very precisely exactly what to do at each stage. You won't feel lost. And as you go, trust me, roadblocks and questions will come up. That's why we're there 24/7 to also with text and voice support from us, both me and Jim. Then our guarantee, what we guarantee is if you do what we say and you follow our exact guidance and you can prove that you did what we've shared with you and you didn't get results, then we'll refund you in full and work with you for another 6 months at no charge. So we'll give you basically an extra 6 months so we can, again, one more time, go and to get you the results that we've discussed. This means that it's fully onto us to give you the blueprints that work. And as a bonus, we give, and this is a specific training on the psychology of marketing, very powerful training that you'll get as well. And that is our offer. That's how we can help you.
Yeah.
Jim, anything you want to add?
No, I just want to emphasize that we're doing this on a small scale, and our future vision of this is this is going to be a world academy. You know, I speak Spanish. I grew up in a bilingual environment. I've done business for over 30 years in Latin America, all South and Central America. And Fábio is in Portugal, Portuguese. You know, we just think that not only the fact that we have a large English audience, but eventually we would like to expand our staff to where we can go all over the world and reach out to people all over the world. So we're starting small, and we want to emphasize that because we want people to know that this isn't going to be like you're going to be lost in the mix of things. You're going to get that attention that you need. And you know, we're not even set up right now, really, I think, where we could answer your call immediately, but we're pretty darn close. Between Fábio, myself, and our automated system, we can respond to you in a very reasonable amount of time to get you back on track if you're feeling like you're just lost. We may not get right back to you immediately, but we will get back to you in a reasonable amount of time. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not like we've got people on different time zones right now. Fábio is 4 hours ahead of me. I'm on Eastern time. Between the both of us, I don't think we sleep much. So we're generally ready to respond. One of us is ready to respond quickly.
And this partnership with me and Jim, it's like you are the first one starting with us. So you're literally starting this with us. You're being part of a group of people that are starting this massive community that we're building. And like you have the opportunity to be the first to start. And the first 3 people, by the way, the link will be in the description where you can schedule a time with both me and Jim. And it's a free strategy session with us to see if we can help you. And the link will be in the description below. Schedule that call as fast as possible so you can get the $250 discount for the first 3 people that join our program.
And again, if there's something about the message here that you don't like, we understand that. We're not going to be pushing you that you have to come with us. We're just trying to throw the message out to everybody that we have enough experience of other people who we've worked on ahead of us, or let's say who've been in the business longer than we have and have been our mentors. We're ready now to be mentors for other people. And that's what it's all about. It's the journey of it. And we're confident that this will grow quickly. What I've seen with my other mentors when I've gotten in groups with them is the friendships and the bonds that build are very strong. And so I'm not saying you're going to be our lifelong friends, but there are some lifelong friendships that can be built out of this and wonderful memories to be made along the process as you grow. So.
Yeah, I love that, Jim. And by the way, so what I will do now is add some testimonials in so you can see from my students that went through this training, so you can see some of the results. So if you're ready to get our help, schedule a time. The link is below in the description.
And I just want to emphasize to everybody that I have learned so much from Fábio. I mean, it's interesting because I proposed to him one day that maybe we could partner and work together based on our experiences, which I never thought he would agree to it. I was amazed that he wanted to do it because I have learned so much from him myself. And that's kind of the way I see this partnership. There, maybe there's some things about life and my experience that I bring to the table here, but I really can, I can serve as a testimonial of Fábio myself. I've invested in so many courses. I mean, we'll talk about that along the way, but it's almost sickening. And a lot of it had to do with my own mindset of what I didn't follow through on. But Fábio really helped me to get to where we are today in this business and in advancing on my own side, on my own personal growth with my own business. That's the thing. There's so many avenues you can go in the world of digital marketing. And that's why we wanted to use this academy name as World Digital Marketing, because there's so many directions you can go. I mean, if you're a real estate agent, or if you're starting up your own little landscaping business, there's so many ways you can improve your day job. You're using digital marketing, and that's
Absolutely.
what we want to teach. We don't just want to teach you how to do high ticket. We want you to learn how to take your business to another level through the world of digital marketing.
Exactly. So each person is different. Each person has their own things that they want to solve. So it's not a one thing fits all. Although this training is meant to take anybody and sell anything online the right way. That's what it does. So don't forget to also join our Facebook community, because we're going live there often.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on our stuff. We'll be live multiple times as we are bringing people on to this very good offer that we're doing. And we're looking forward to seeing you succeeding with us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And cheers. Take care.
We'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.